Hi, I'm Carolyn, one of the owners of Avista Rentals. The iPlay is a professional-grade iPod-based sound system that's portable, easy to use, and sounds great. In the next few minutes, I'm going to run you through the setup and the operation of the system and show you just how easy it is. The iPlay sound system consists of 5 components. The iPlay console unit, which is about the size of a large suitcase, 2 speaker stands, 2 self-powered speakers, and audio cables to connect the components. The first step in setting up your iPlay is to figure out where to put your speakers. The 4 points to consider are even sound distribution throughout the room, the foot traffic of your guests and the event staff, where the microphone will be used, and also where the power outlets are. Once you've decided where to place the speaker, you've got to set it up. First step is to loosen the bottom clamp. Flip the stand over, get all of the legs headed in the same direction, and spread them open. Flip the stand back, and make sure it's got a nice wide base. Rather than trying to lift the speaker on top of the stand and line up the holes, what I suggest doing is laying it down on the ground. Simply line up the pole on the bottom of the speaker, and there's a safety screw to tighten and lift. Easy. So let's get the iPlay console unit set up and connected now. It's really a personal preference where you put the console unit in your event space. Just make sure you've got enough audio cable so that you can reach each of the speakers with enough slack. Let me go over the components of the case itself. First, we've got the iPod docking station, handheld microphone, the microphone receiver, and the audio mixer. The docking station powers your iPod or iPhone while it plays and sends the audio signal out the red and white cables to these cables that are inserted into the mixer where it's labeled iPod. The receiver sends their audio signal through this big black cable, and this one's labeled mic, and that gets connected right where it's labeled mic. These 2 cables send the mixed signal to each speaker. Those are inserted in the main outputs, like that. We've already attached the other end of the speaker cable to the speaker itself, so now we're ready to power up the console. The socket plug for the power is on the right-hand side. Just plug that in, flip the switch. To turn on the speaker, simply reach up to the top right-hand side and there's a toggle switch right next to the plug socket. Flip it on, you'll get confirmation with a green light. The microphone volume and the iPod volume can be controlled independently, or you can mix the signals so you can talk over the music. Here's how. I'm going to turn the master volume halfway up to start with, and then gradually turn up the mic volume until I can hear myself in the speaker. That sounds about right for starters. Test, 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 test. Make sure your iPod volume is at least halfway up and place your iPod gently onto the docking station and hit play. To control the iPod volume, use this level. To make an announcement over the music, simply turn down the iPod volume and turn up the mic. Test, 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 test. To turn both the iPod and the microphone volumes higher or lower, use the master control volume, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretty simple stuff in a convenient package, isn't it?